Master Black Belt Certification. About us. We are Advance Innovation Group, your partner in business excellence known for leading experts in Lean, Six Sigma, Green Belt, Black Belt, Master Black Belt, hands-on training with real-world case studies and projects, industry-recognized certifications for career growth, expert trainers with proven business impact, trusted by companies to optimize processes and improve efficiency. Module 4. Change Management. Change is no longer a one-time event. It's a constant reality. As a Master Black Belt, your role goes beyond driving process improvements. You're expected to lead transformation, inspire people, and create lasting impact. In this session, we'll explore what it truly means to lead change, not just manage it. You'll uncover the psychology behind resistance, discover powerful frameworks that guide successful transitions, and learn how to influence people and systems to embrace new ways of thinking and working. This isn't just about tools, it's about mindset, strategy, and leadership. Get ready to shift perspectives and sharpen your edge as a true change leader. What is change management? Structured approach to transitioning individuals, teams, and organizations from a current state to a desired future state. Key elements. 1. People. 2. Processes. 3. Technology. Importance of change management in Six Sigma. Ensures smooth implementation of improvement projects. Aligns people and processes with organizational goals. Reduces resistance and improves adoption rates. Why is change management critical in today's business environment? Change management. Change management is essential in the current business environment due to rapid technological advancements, evolving customer expectations, and increasing competition. Organizations that fail to adapt often risk falling behind or becoming obsolete. Below are key reasons why change management is critical. 1. Rapid technological advancements. Reason technology is evolving faster than ever, disrupting industries and creating new opportunities. Impact organizations must adopt new tools, software, and processes to remain competitive. Role of change management helps employees adapt to new technologies. Ensures seamless integration of technology into existing workflows. Reduces resistance by highlighting the benefits of technological adoption. 2. Shifting market dynamics. Reason. Globalization and economic shifts create dynamic markets with unpredictable trends. Impact companies must respond quickly to changing customer needs, competitor strategies, and market conditions. Role of change management enables agile responses to market shifts, aligns business strategies with emerging opportunities, supports the launch of new products or services to meet market demands. 3. Evolving customer expectations. Reason customers today demand personalized, fast, and seamless experiences. Impact businesses must continuously improve their processes, products, and services to exceed customer expectations. Role of change management facilitates customer-centric process improvements, empowers employees to deliver enhanced customer experiences, ensures alignment of organizational goals with customer satisfaction metrics. 4. Increasing competition. Reason. Global access and digital platforms have lowered barriers to entry, intensifying competition across industries. Impact companies need to differentiate themselves through innovation and operational excellence. Role of change management drives innovation by fostering a culture of continuous improvement, streamlines processes to reduce costs and increase efficiency, helps maintain a competitive edge by quickly adapting to competitive pressures. 5. Regulatory and compliance changes. Reason governments and regulatory bodies frequently update laws and standards. Impact non-compliance can result in fines, legal issues, or reputational damage. Role of change management ensures timely updates to policies and procedures. Educates employees on compliance requirements. Sixth, workforce transformation. Reason organizations face challenges like remote work, diverse teams, and skill gaps. Impact managing people effectively is crucial for maintaining productivity and morale. Role of change management helps employees transition to new work models, e.g., hybrid or remote. Addresses skill gaps through training and development. Promotes a culture of adaptability and resilience. 7. Organizational growth and restructuring. Reason businesses often undergo mergers, acquisitions, or restructuring to expand or streamline operations. Impact. These changes can create uncertainty and disrupt workflows. Role of change management ensures smooth integration of teams and processes. Reduces anxiety and resistance among employees. Aligns new organizational structures with strategic goals. 8. Need for continuous improvement. Reason businesses must evolve continuously to maintain relevance and efficiency. Impact stagnation can lead to missed opportunities and declining performance. Role of change management embeds a culture of continuous improvement, e.g., Lean, Six Sigma. Encourages employees to identify and implement process improvements. Ensures sustained progress toward long-term goals. 9. Risk mitigation. During change. Reason. Poorly managed changes can lead to project failures, financial losses, or operational disruptions. Impact. Without effective change management, businesses may face significant risks. Role of change management identifies potential risks and develops mitigation strategies. Ensures that changes are implemented with minimal disruption. Provides contingency plans to handle unforeseen challenges. 10th, employee engagement and retention. Reason change can lead to employee uncertainty, stress, and disengagement. Impact, high turnover, and low morale can hinder organizational success. Role of change management involves employees in the change process to build buy-in and trust. Communicates the purpose and benefits of change clearly. Provides training and support to help employees adapt and thrive. Conclusion. In today's fast-paced and ever-changing business environment, change management is no longer optional. It's a strategic necessity. By effectively managing change, organizations can remain competitive, enhance operational efficiency, and achieve long-term success. Common change management tools and methods. Here are some of the most commonly used change management tools and methods. 1. Models and frameworks. Lewin's Change Model. Unfreeze, Change, Refreeze. A classic model that outlines the 3 stages of change: unfreezing the current state, implementing the change, and refreezing the new state. Cotter's 8-step change model. A well-known model that emphasizes the importance of creating a sense of urgency, building a guiding coalition, and creating short-term wins. ADKAR model focuses on individual change, emphasizing awareness, desire, knowledge, ability, and reinforcement. McKinsey 7S framework examines 7 interconnected elements of an organization: structure, strategy, systems, style, staff, skills, and shared values to understand how change impacts the entire organization. 2. Communication and engagement tools. Town halls. Large group meetings to communicate the need for change and address employee concerns. Workshops. Interactive sessions to brainstorm solutions, gather feedback, and build consensus. Surveys and questionnaires. Gather employee feedback and assess the impact of change initiatives. Intranet and email. Utilize company intranets and email for disseminating information and updates. Change management software tools that help track progress, communicate with stakeholders, and manage change requests. 3. Analysis and planning tools. Force field. Analysis. Identify and analyze driving and restraining forces for change. Root cause. Analysis. Determine the underlying causes of resistance to change. Impact. Assessment. Assess the potential impact of change on individuals, teams, and the organization. Risk assessment. Identify and mitigate potential risks associated with the change initiative. 4. Other techniques. Coaching and mentoring. Provide individual support and guidance to employees during the change process. Pilot programs. Test changes on a small scale before implementing them organization-wide. Change agents. Identify and empower employees to champion the change initiative. Incentives and rewards. Recognize and reward employees for their contributions to the change effort. Key considerations. Tailor your approach. Build a strong support system. Focus on communication and engagement. Continuous improvement. Tailor your approach. The most effective change management tools and methods will vary depending on the specific nature of the change, the organization's culture, and the stakeholders involved. Build a strong support system. Ensure that you have the support of senior leadership and a dedicated change management team. Focus on communication and engagement. Keep stakeholders informed and involved throughout the change process. Continuous improvement. Regularly review and adjust your change management approach based on feedback and results. Conclusion. By effectively utilizing these tools and methods, organizations can increase the likelihood of successful change initiatives, minimize disruption, and achieve their desired outcomes. Lewin's Change Model. Unfreeze Change Refreeze. Lewin's Change Model, also known as the Unfreeze Change Refreeze Model, is a widely used framework for understanding and managing organizational change. It's a three-stage process that describes how individuals and organizations transition from a current state to a desired future state. Unfreeze. 1. The current state. People are comfortable with the status quo. They may be resistant to change due to fear of the unknown, loss of control, or disruption to their routines. 2. Creating a need for change. This stage involves creating a sense of urgency and dissatisfaction with the current state. This can be achieved by communicating the need for change, clearly explaining the reasons for the change and its potential benefits, identifying and addressing employee concerns, addressing fears and anxieties about the change, building a coalition of support, gaining support from key stakeholders and change agents. Change. 1. Transitioning to the new state. This stage involves implementing the planned changes. 2. Key activities. Providing training and support to employees, communicating progress and addressing challenges, making adjustments to the change plan as needed, leading by example and demonstrating support for the new way of working. Refreeze. 1. Stabilizing the new state, reinforcing the new behaviors and processes to ensure they become the new norm. 2. Celebrating successes, acknowledging and rewarding employees for their efforts. 3. Formalizing the changes, updating policies, procedures, and systems to reflect the new state. 4. Continuous improvement, regularly reviewing and refining the changes to ensure ongoing success. Imagine a block of ice, the current state. To change its shape, you must first unfreeze it by applying heat, creating a need for change. Then, you can mold it into a new shape, the change stage. Finally, you must refreeze the ice in the new shape to solidify the change and prevent it from reverting to its original form. Lewin's Change Model provides a valuable framework for understanding and managing the complexities of organizational change. By carefully considering each stage and addressing potential challenges, organizations can increase the likelihood of successful change initiatives. Cotter's 8-Step Change Model. Create urgency. Establish a sense of urgency around the need for change. Clearly communicate the potential risks and threats if the status quo remains. Use data, stories, and examples to illustrate the urgency. Form a powerful guiding coalition. Assemble a cross-functional team of influential leaders to champion the change. Ensure the team has the credibility, authority, and resources to lead the change effort. Develop a vision and strategy. Create a compelling vision for the future that inspires and motivates employees. Develop a clear and concise strategy for achieving the vision. Communicate the vision clearly and consistently. Communicate the vision and strategy to all employees. Use various communication channels, meetings, emails, intranet, town halls. Ensure that the message is consistent and understood by all. Remove barriers. Remove obstacles that might prevent people from taking action. Set short-term goals. Achieve small wins to build momentum. Build on the change. Sustain the momentum and keep working towards the vision. Make the change stick. Anchor the new approaches in the organization's culture. Key principles of Kotter's model. Leadership. Strong leadership is essential to drive change. Communication. Clear and consistent communication is critical for success. Employee engagement. Involving employees in the change process is crucial. Short-term wins. Celebrating early successes builds momentum and motivation. Continuous improvement. The change process is an ongoing journey, and continuous improvement is essential. By following these 8 steps, organizations can increase the likelihood of successful change initiatives and achieve their desired outcomes. ADKAR Model. The ADKAR model is a change management model that focuses on the individual's journey through the change process. It outlines 5 key outcomes that individuals must achieve for successful change adoption. 1. Awareness. 2. Desire. 3. Knowledge. 4. Ability. ஐந்தாவது மீட்டல். Awareness. Awareness. Individuals must be aware of the need for change and the reasons behind it. They should understand the business case for the change and how it will impact them. Desire. Individuals must desire to participate and support the change. They should understand how the change will benefit them and the organization. Knowledge. Individuals must know what to do differently. The new skills, tools, and processes required to succeed in the new environment. 4. Ability. Individuals must have the ability to apply the new skills and behaviors in their daily work. They should have the necessary skills, resources, and support to perform their jobs effectively in the new environment. 5. Reinforcement. Individuals must be reinforced to sustain the change. This includes ongoing support, recognition, and rewards for adopting the new behaviors. Key takeaways. Focuses on individual change. Unlike some other models that focus primarily on organizational factors, ADKAR emphasizes the importance of individual change. Action-oriented. The model provides a clear roadmap for guiding individuals through the change process. Measurable outcomes. Each stage of the ADKAR model can be measured and tracked to assess the effectiveness of the change initiative. By addressing each of these 5 outcomes, organizations can increase the likelihood of successful change adoption and minimize resistance. Example. Imagine a company implementing a new CRM system. To ensure successful adoption, the organization would need to awareness. Communicate the need for the new CRM system to employees, explaining the benefits and how it will improve their work. Desire. Emphasize the benefits of the new CRM system for employees, such as increased efficiency and improved customer relationships. Knowledge. Provide comprehensive training on how to use the new CRM system. Ability. Provide ongoing support and coaching to employees as they learn to use the new system. Reinforcement. Recognize and reward employees for successfully using the new CRM system. By focusing on each stage of the ADKAR model, organizations can increase the likelihood of successful change adoption and minimize resistance. Assessing organizational readiness. Assessing organizational readiness. Assessing organizational readiness is a critical step in any change management process. It ensures that the organization is prepared for change and identifies potential challenges and opportunities. Below is a detailed breakdown of the components, methods, and tools used in assessing readiness. Assessing organizational readiness. Importance of assessing organizational readiness. Minimizes risks, identifies potential barriers to change, and helps mitigate them early. Enhances engagement, prepares leadership and employees, fostering a culture of collaboration. Ensures alignment, confirms that change initiatives align with organizational goals and values. Improves success rates. Organizations that assess readiness are more likely to implement successful change initiatives. Key indicators of organizational readiness. 2.1. Leadership support commitment from top management is crucial for driving change. Indicators: clear communication of vision and goals by leadership. Willingness to allocate resources, time, budget, personnel. 2.2. Resource availability. Adequate resources ensure smooth implementation of change. Indicators: availability of financial, technological, and human resources. Access to training and development programs for employees. 2.3. Organizational culture. A change-supportive culture facilitates quicker adoption. Indicators: 1. Openness to innovation and new ideas. 2. Employee trust in leadership and the organization's mission. 2.4. Employee readiness. Employees' willingness to adapt and their perception of change matters significantly. Indicators: 1. Feedback from employee surveys and focus groups. 2. Level of engagement and morale. 2.5. Communication effectiveness. Clear and consistent communication is vital for readiness. Indicators: existence of structured communication channels. Timely dissemination of information regarding change initiatives. Methods of assessing readiness.